James and I are in the barn today. Please ignore the mess. We're working on organizing, but he's building stairs to get up to the second part of the barn where they used to hang tobacco, so we can put a hay loft up there for all of our hay. These were 2 long boards. He just cut all of those in there. What do you call those, stringers?
I think so, yeah.
To make the stringers for the steps. Holy crap, he's already done. I went and played with the horse for a little bit, checked on the chickens, came back, and it's finished. Now we're up on the second floor. That's the hay that we actually put up here last year. We lifted it up by hand from all the way down there. But there is so much space up here. This barn is massive. It's like 4 times the size of our house. What are you putting together there?
Putting together a router.
And what are you gonna do with that?
I'm gonna route something for our steps.
I just almost dropped the camera. Oops. He is making the tops that is gonna go on the posts for our banister and railing on the steps on the inside of our house. So that's what this router is for. He made this workbench, it's pretty cool. His router goes over on that side, and then on this side is his table saw. So he uses this a lot when he's doing woodworking. He made this years ago at our old house. He got his tool, put it under there, and then up here, that's where the actual router is that puts the edging design in the wood. So that is the finished product. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces. So he has to make 4 of these for each side of the post. And then on the top is this piece. This is the edging that the router puts in, and then he also had to put the edging on that as well. I really like it. Gives it a nice fancy look. Now we still have to stain everything, but it's looking good. Done with that step. He just made all of those. Now he's got to cut them all to the exact length to put them on all of our posts. But they look really good. What kind of wood is this?
Poplar.
Okay, he got all those done and they look great. Let's see one, babe. I like the details in them. It's really good. He used the bandsaw first to cut all the pieces originally, and then he used the router to put the edging in it, and then he used the table saw to get them all to the exact same size. They turned out really good. It's a lot of work for just a few small pieces of wood though. Now he's marking everything so he can make all the cuts for each post. That's a funny shaped post. It's not a square like most of them are, because that post is the one that has the angle on it, because the stairs go up one direction and then it angles and goes up that way. So it's a funny looking post, so he's got to make all kinds of weird cuts. Now he's got all his little pieces, so we'll put that together on the post. Bit. See, it's a weird shaped post. It's not a square. What was that?
Oh, I hit one of my pieces up there.
One of his pieces over there on the ground, it literally just flew. It was sitting up here, and when he nailed that one in, it flew across the room. So he got all of the edging pieces for every single post, and now he's making his marks to cut the top pieces for all the posts. Got all those done. He also got them done up on the second floor too. Hi, babe.
Well,
See, he got all these done up here too. Looks great. This is what it looks like. Like that. And he got it done. This one was already done earlier because that was the first one he did as practice, but all the rest are finished. Up there. It's hard to see from here. Let's go up there so I can show you the tops. So like here's this one. This post is all wonky shaped, but it's got the top on it now. He's got all of them done. They all have the tops on them. Looks magnificent. Look at our baby chickens. We got them about a week ago and they're getting so big. They're Americanas, so they will lay blue and green eggs. Are you playing with those chickens? A lot of people call them Easter eggers since they lay blue and green eggs. But they're so cute. Oh, they're just so little. You can play with them. Okay, James is in the bathroom. He already started a little bit, but this is what he made for the water that's going to pour into the bathtub. He made these things, but we're spray painting them black. So this is what they look like beforehand, though. I like it. It's kind of cool looking. They're industrial. But we wanted them to be black, so now we're just spray painting them. Well, look at this. Good news is the spray painted bath pieces look amazing. Bad news is James managed to get none of the spray paint on the wall when he was spray painting it, but when he took all the bags off, he smeared it all over the wall. So now I got to stop it. So now I got to repaint this wall. What in heaven's name? Goodness. Got the paint touched up around the faucet and it looks much better. I like it. James says that this is actually just like a temporary solution and he's going to put something else in for these. But I like how industrial it looks. So I'm kind of hoping we keep them. Okay, so I have my all-natural colored stain for the woodwork on the steps. I'm going to stain the banisters today and the railings and all of that stuff. And then tomorrow I'm going to work on actually staining the steps that come up our stairs that are the hardwoods. So for now, I'm just going to start on the banisters. Well, before I actually start staining, I got to fill in a few of the mistakes and knickknacks that we've got in the banisters. So I've got some wood filler I'm going to use for that. And then I've got some sandpaper that I'm going to use to sand down some of the rough edges and just the edges that don't look perfect. So we're going to try to make it look a little bit better. Then I will start the staining. I got the boys with me. We've been working over at the house all morning and then we've been playing outside some, but now we're heading over to see what James is doing on the other side of the farm next to the chickens and stuff because he is working on cutting grass because we're going to bale hay this weekend, so we're going to go check it out. Now he's gonna take it over here and do it next to the road. And then he's gonna go to our other field and our other pasture. All right, now we are over at one of our neighbors' places down the road, and they let us use their property to cut their fields and turn it into hay for a horse. So we're over here cutting the hay on their property now too, and the boys are loving it. Say hi!
Hi.
Say hi, Elias!
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
All right, here we go! Almost done being cut. What in the world are you doing?
We had to cut down this tree here. It was a pretty bad eyesore behind the house.
It was dead. It's huge. Look how big this thing is. Dang. Got some firewood out of it. What kind of tree is it?
I think it's a white oak.
Mm. And it's done. There's a giant log that he cut up. Eli's climbing on it. And now we got lots of firewood over there. We got a split. Looks great. Is that fun, Eli?
Mom, walk on the hill.
Okay,
Get up here.
I'll get up there with you. You look good, dude.
I broke this tree with my hands.
Excellent, you're very
I
strong.
was trying to do stuff.
Good.